Hello there, everybody, and welcome to yet a brand new Let's Play. This time we're going to be doing Postal Brain Damaged. I understand that some people might probably want to see Doom first, but this one's easier just to download. It's quicker, and I just now finally got done with Cultic, so I was able to save at least 5 gigs of space so that I can do this, because it's 11 gigs big. So anyway, just to show my everything here, we're gonna be doing level by level. I was actually on the leaderboard at one point, back when the game did come out. I have 100% the entire game, so I guess just to potentially prove that I have. I don't have. I want to say Postal Incarnate is the absolute top tier of just everything. Wait, you know what? Hold on. So there's 3 episodes. I can do what I did with Duke Nukem and do them by episode. Or I can do them like I did with Cultic and do them by level. We'll see where we're at when we do Straight Outta Suburbia and see how long it takes. Because I'm not sure. Let me see what I'm. Oh, okay, I guess my thing's gone. Alright. Anyway, let's just start this bitch. Let me think. It has been a while since I've played. I hate we'll do on hard. We won't go Postal. I'll probably leave Postal difficulty for, hardcore or something. Anyway, let's begin. It's a beautiful day. No, it's not. That's true. This place fucking sucks. I guess I can read these. Why not? There's nothing beautiful about fucking Suburbia. Are we talking about fucking it, or are we talking about it? Whatever. It's a goddamn nightmare in pastel and beige and SUV. Oh wait, SUV isn't a color, is it? Botox queens, cardigan yuppies, trigger-happy retired officers, and 1.5 golden retrievers per household. Can I wake up now and get my TV? There should have been, technically, a cutscene thing that plays, I think, before all this. Let me make sure all my stuff's correct here. So let's see. Q is kick. And control is, of course, crouch, which you can slide. And E is to pick stuff up. Pizza is health. Here's some just objects that you can, yeah, little things. Red doors are red doors. I think, originally, shift was... Oh, man, it's been a while. I think shift was originally supposed to be your dash button, but I changed it back in the day to control. So since we're doing Suburbia, maybe I might just do it by level, because some of these levels are going to be ridiculously long. Consider the fact that Suburbia itself is quite annoying. I don't remember if that guy is there on hard difficulty or if he's there on just the normal difficulty or not. That, I think, is also technically new as well, him showing up. I think that was... Because I played the beta, or the original version of the game, like a long time ago. Yeah, I know. I'm already kind of flubbing up commentary trying to figure things out here. It's been a bit. These guys, I forget what they're called. These retired veterans, they... Okay, so R is that. So how do you piss? Uh-oh. How do you piss again? See? Okay. Sorry, folks. I'm getting used to this. I could switch it. I could switch my thing. My dash to shift. It might be better that way. Oh, yeah. R is to quickly change. These dogs, I think they were originally over in this area where we just wore. God damn. Yeah, these guys are new. They added way more enemies. Annoyingly enough. But these guys are not too bad. And you can parry their shots by hitting Q. Basically your kick button. Ah, motherfucker. By the way, real quick, I'm going to say this right now. This might not be 100% considering the fact that for some reason I can never find the last enemy that I'm supposed to be looking for, I guess. I always seem to struggle vehemently trying to find this supposed last enemy. So, fair warning. But yeah, the shovel's right click is just a shield like I mentioned before, and the smart gun just basically makes it to where it homes in on people. Very nice, very nifty. Good stuff. Burger Boys. Oh, God. These guys usually take, I think they take, like, 5 shots to kill. And they drop armor and health. I think health being your... I gotta get better at this. I should practice. Health should be the burgers. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Okay, I'm back to full health now. Music's still going. Okay. I was gonna say either music's still going and either there's still enemies afoot or there's not. Yeah, if you hit tab, you can find out what the enemy names are. Since veteran, there you go. He was stationed at Da Nang, still strong, or Da Nang, still strong, but don't try to cut your lawn near him. He instantly helms Fortune's son. Of course he does. I guess I can look at the dogs. You got your golden retriever, yet another staple of the American dream. Usually it's a mild-mannered good dog. This one probably caught rabies though. Where I think it just doesn't matter what variant it is, because there's black and then there's this one, but Burger Boy supersized 1 extra fries, no hold on the Diet Coke. If he gets any fatter, there will emerge a new small kid orbiting around the original one. This one will show up later in this level, so why not? Like a regular one. Okay, golden retriever, but meaner. Like a regular one, just with a champion's certificate. Feed, mate, kill, repeat. Cat, even the most miserable one, is a wonder of nature. Alright. So I think that's pretty much everybody that shows up, at least in this level so far. And now that I'm doing those information thingies, I think it's probably best I just do them all at this point. But we'll do them by character showing up in level. Like, if I know for a fact that they show up there, I'll go ahead and give that. I could have sworn there's a poster back here. I guess not. Yeah, veterans take about 2 hits to kill. Golden retrievers, like 3. And by 2 hits, basically every gun, for the most part, I think does about the same level of damage to an extent. It just depends on the type of gun you're using. Like a pistol, basically the pistol and the shovel, the melee, not the kick melee, but just the shovel melee. Here's our first poster, by the way. Should, in theory, do about the same damage. Like 1 point of damage, give or take. If I'm not mistaken. And yeah, a lot of shelves tend to have little armor pieces and stuff, and basically this game plays as your run-of-the-mill, retro shooter type thing, so most likely if you play a lot of retro shooters, you should be used to it by now. Okay, this is getting irritating. This is why this smart gun is really good, because it allows you to basically just do homing attacks and just wipe out whoever, and of course, since it only can go up to 3 shots, that basically makes it very nice to use on golden retrievers, because you can just kill them practically instantly. You motherfucker! Alright, I'm going to try to show off the... There you go. The parry mechanic. Ugh. There is a poster on the back of this. It's your Burger Boy poster. There is a way to find out how many... Hold on. I think it's escape. Yeah, you find out how many posters you have on the bottom right and how many secrets you have. Don't worry, I know we're just kind of running all over the place and running amok and all this, and there's just enemies everywhere, and it's just super, super big level. I get it. But do not fret, we will get through this. Alright, our first secret is the toilet paper house covered in absolute shit. So, this secret is just the most irritating secret of all of them. You have to piss in every single toilet. There's 14 of them. This is irritating. 15 of them, sorry. There's one outside. This one takes forever, but the thing you get out of it, the reward you get is... Okay, to be fair, the reward is not really that worth, I guess, in my opinion. It's fine. You get a grenade launcher, but that's about it. That's the trumpeter, right? Or whatever they're called. Let me see. Where are they hiding at? I know, super spoilers and all that, but... Oh, well. Oh, yeah, you got the pastel people. Forgot about them. Your typical run-of-the-mill neighbors. They like SUVs, driving their kids to a soccer game and fleeing, screaming, "Oh, God, please no." Here they are. R's face. That's shit coming out of its mouth. So, there you go. This game was developed by Hyper Strange, and I don't think... I mean, most likely... the original Postal team, Running with Scissors, probably had something to do with this game to an extent. I'm sure they probably kind of oversaw it, maybe. I don't think they had any development themselves in it that I know of. I think it's mostly strictly just a Hyper Strange game, and I'm so So glad they made this game. This was my game of the year when it came out, I believe. This was just an insane masterpiece at the time for me. I loved it. I still like it, but I've played it so much, and I've heard the music so much that I've kind of just grown accustomed to it and just kind of think of it like, you know, It's Postal brain damaged. It's good. It's still cool. I recommend it to anybody who likes, well, I guess you could say just Postal humor, and not only that, but at the same time, a decently well-made boomer shooter. I say decently well-made. A well-made boomer shooter. And now we're finally getting DLC soon, so... Also, I guess you can say that's a little bit of a way to tell the secret, is just seeing that toilet that has piss coming out of it. That very well could potentially be something to give you like an indicator of, hey, by the way, you can do this. You can pee in toilets, because there's piss here, and you've already found out how to piss. But come back into this garage, and you will get yourself your grenade launcher, and then you can see your dope fish. So, as you know, every game pretty much just has to have a dope fish. That's just the way that things seem to be. I should probably change it to control, but I'm going to probably... That's probably going to bug the hell out of me if I do that. There is a poster behind here, but we have to get back there in order to get it, of course. And in order to get that said poster, I've got to go this way. Now, again, like I said, I will admit I might not do this 100%. So if I miss something or whatever, and it's like, you know what, I don't really feel like... I don't really feel like messing with it too much, then so be it. I used to be pretty decent at this game. Actually, I tried doing a Postal brain damaged guide, of all things. But I would keep continuously messing up my parries, so I just gave up and said, well, if I can't perfect parry almost everything all the time, you know, even like right there, for example, like if I can't perfect parry that all the time, then what's the point? By the way, Pastel people tend to drop Walmart bags, or Wall Market bags, I think they were called. And what that essentially does is gives you health back. I think it's just strictly health, though. Oh my god. Oof. Trying to pick things up. Ugh, it's so annoying. These dog houses you see, sometimes they can be one of the bigger dogs, so just watch out. And Postal brain damage, even though it is, I would say, a retro shooter, it's still in the likely vein of closer to Doom Eternal, so realistically speaking, the whole, like, take cover and shoot guys from a distance, it does work, because it's still, at the end of the day, a retro shooter. But for the most part, I would still argue that you're probably better off... Here's another poster. You're better off just try to fight back. However, this game does not give you armor pieces or anything like that from killing enemies or whatever, so... It's kind of like a nice mix of the two, to be fair. You can play it like Doom Eternal, but, you know, you can still benefit from the ability to play it like a classic retro shooter. Also, if you hold control and you hit spacebar, you know, then you should be able to bunny hop without having to let go of control. Sometimes you kind of have to, you know, redo it, but that's fine. Alright. I'm going to try to check around the area, make sure there's not much anything else I'm missing. I bet you anything, I know what I'm probably missing in terms of enemies. I'm probably missing one of these damn dog houses. Like, they probably just gave one, or just made a new one just out of nowhere, and I didn't ever catch it. If I can get all the kills, then great. I'll go for all the kills. I'll try. But I can't guarantee anything. And yeah, it looks like at this point, this is going to be a one video thing, so no doubt about it. Pizza should go over the max health limit. Max health limit being like 100. That's just the usual, you know, boomer shooter type thing where it's like, oh, you get like 100 health and you can get little extra heart thingies, and then that will give you, you know, you'll go over, you'll overdrive. But it won't, it's not like Wolfenstein where it'll just start to drain. Because Wolfenstein does that. At least the New Order does it. I don't remember if 3D does it or not, but I don't think so. That's one of the few... I mean, there's I'm sure... Well, there's actually quite a few Boomishers I don't even like, but Wolfenstein 3D is definitely one of those ones where I just... It's not... Yeah, it's never really been my cup of tea. I've tried so many times over the years, and I just don't really care for it. I get bored pretty quick because every environment just looks the same, so... I don't know. It's rough around the edges. It's neat to see it, but it is a rough around the edges type game. I don't think it's a terrible game, but I just don't really care to play it all that much. Alright, so we now have basically our super shotgun, and if you're familiar with Doom Eternal, then you should be more likely familiar with this weapon and its absolute uses. Come in here, you can find the Dimitrescu secret. You got your giant dildo. You know, she may be tall and giant, but that thing's... Even that thing looks just a little bit too big, even for Dimitrescu. Just saying. But, you know, looks like she likes him big, so... No wonder she doesn't want to actually fuck Ethan. He's too... Well, at that point... Instead of actually fucking somebody, she could always just shove them in, like, full body if she wanted to. If she uses a dildo like that, I mean, you could probably do that. I don't know why I keep thinking, like, oh, I'll check the map to see where, like, any potential secrets are hiding at or whatever. It's like, I don't think you can. If I'm not mistaken, well, obviously the shotgun is made out of, well, cans of Coke and Pepsi. But I think it just says cake, and I don't know what the other side would probably say, dead offhand. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have item thingies. So this item that we just picked up will actually give us access to a full set of armor when we need armor. I think this is just called the super shotgun or something, I forget. But basically, it's exactly what you think it is. It's essentially a meat hook without the effect of giving us armor. Oh yeah, R is to... Damn it. It counts for basically 2 shots, as in, like, the pistol damage. Although, you can basically just cleanly take out golden retrievers, who usually take 3 shots to kill. You can take them out with at least a couple of good shotgun shots. Let me see if I can... God damn it. I could have used him to climb back up there so I can get more shotgun shots again. Shotgun shells. Oh well, it's fine. See, here's the thing that annoys me, though, is like the music will just continue on, and there's just... You just kind of wonder, like, okay, is there actually somebody there that just randomly appeared out of nowhere that I don't know about? And that's the thing that's got me on edge right now, is like, is there a chance that I might have actually forgotten somebody? I don't know. There's always a possibility. So now we have yellow key, we can go into the next area of Suburbia. But before we do that, we gotta go to the Sims house. And I think there might be a few more things we're missing. As you can see, these are just, well, Sims. But dead. Also armored... Oop, I mouse clicked. That's just a bad habit of mine. Well, there goes my armor thing. But hey, at least I have full armor, I guess. We are still missing, like, that one lever, I'm pretty sure, that we can pull. Yeah, let's try hiding those. It's not really very hidden. Alright. Fun fact, Suburbia in this game used to be my favorite level, well, one of my favorite levels. But after the update that just added so much crap to it, it has become not such a favorite level of mine. Due to the fact that there's just too goddamn much to do now. Yeah, see, I have full house, or I have full armor, so I can't do anything with that. I think the... Well, we can go back and check around, because I usually 100% this level in terms of secrets and posters. We definitely have somebody yelling at us, which of course be the veteran. Oh yeah, so I guess one kick does count as 1 point of damage. Just never really use it. Let me see. You got your cock flakes and your, I guess, 6 times milk. I don't know. Basically your goat milk. Another little reference to, of course, Postal 2. And in terms of canon, I'm pretty sure this is technically canon to Postal Universe. Which, if it wasn't, that would be really weird. Because Postal is just such an odd series anyway. I don't know if Postal 3 is fully canon. Because I know they obviously hate it, but I don't know. Oh yeah, so basically the spicy piss thingy or whatever, I forget what it's called. You can pretty much just use this to engulf enemies in flames. So remember the incinerator from Cultic? Or maybe if you play Doom, Legacy of Rust or whatever it was, incinerator there, Duke Nukem World Tours thingy has it. Its 5th episode has one. Basically, it's your flamethrower, kind of. Just with piss as an item. Burger Boys are usually a lot easier to take down when you're using, you know, shotguns and stuff. Oop, did not mean to do that, but he's gone, so it's fine with me. Okay, back on track. Let's go into this house, so I don't get lost here. I'm trying to keep up with myself and make sure that I know where I've been, what I can do. Oh, God damn it, where is it? It's in a white dresser. I know that much. I know the secret I'm looking for is in a white dresser. There's your smart gun. Your smart gun poster. So now you basically posters make it to where you can just kind of read about what they do, what things do. Maybe it's in this house. You know, it could be. Oh yeah, also, of course, I'm playing on PC. The game was originally on PC anyway, so it just makes sense that way, I guess, for me to play it. So, you know, it works. Regardless, it is on console now. And I don't think I've actually finished it on console yet. So I probably could have. I probably could have done it on console if I really wanted to, but I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing really in the pool, so don't worry about that. If you get stuck in there, just climb yourself back out. I'm not done that house yet. I feel like there's just a couple more rooms I must have missed or something. I don't know. You don't need to kill the civilians. They don't count toward enemy grades, so don't worry about that. I know there was that other house we were just at. But let me just go ahead and go in here real quick and finish up anything. Aha. It was not a white dresser. It was a brown dresser. So basically, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really sure exactly what secret this is supposed to be. I mean, the guy is a veteran in this house, so most likely it's just one of those like, oh, haha, he's conspiracy theorist. He's got a whole thing in his basement, you know, that kind of thing or whatever. If I had to guess what the joke was, that would be my guess. I think you can parry Burger Boys, but you can't parry dogs, I don't think. Let me think here. Yeah, sorry, when I play this game, it's just... When I'm playing this game, it's just a matter of... Where have I been? Where am I going? What should I do? That kind of thing. Because there's still that other house that I was talking about going back into, which is near the Sims house. So I need to go back that way. And I wasted ammo, I know. Also, the update also increased the amount of ammo that you can get now, too, which is pretty cool. Oh, this is where we came from. Gotcha. So there's no point in coming back in there, then. So I think we've covered most of that area over here. At least as far as I can tell. Because I don't think there's a way to get into the yellow house that I remember. This is one of those weird things, too, where if you go in that tunnel, you pop up on a completely different side toward the game, and you go get blue key and all that other fun crap. Oh yeah, wizards. They are also a thing in this level, too. And they were not added to the level, I don't think. Pretty sure they were here since the original update version. I really should have done this game when I had the chance back in the day, but, you know, sometimes you just make that mistake of not doing so. God damn it. I was hoping I could parry it back to him. But yeah, with the new update having just double the ammo that you can just carry, it's really nifty. It's really nifty. I like it. But of course, you know, I wouldn't complain about that because, well... Another thing, too, is I need to keep in mind, maybe I should play this with sound. I learned my lesson since Cultic that, you know, maybe playing shooter games with sound is probably a better idea. Considering the fact that I can basically just listen in and try to pinpoint enemy locations or if there's anybody still around or whatever. I shouldn't have done that. Well, you know, there's a way out. Over, fat fuck. Got him. Nice. Okay, yeah, he's dead. I thought I heard a shotgun. See, that's the thing, though. It's with a game like this... God damn it. With a game like this, listening in and knowing... Like, if I wanted to get every enemy killed, I would have to pretty much just either accidentally get hit by a shotgun shot or something, or, I don't know, visually tell that they're there. But that's the thing, I can't really do that when I'm just zooming through everything so quick, too. I think... Okay, there is a house. There is a way inside somewhere. Good. We did get the lever. We got the dildo lever pulled. So I got that one done. Oh yeah, the new potion thing I have on right now is essentially a freezing one. It's just like the fire one. Which I don't know if the game lets you... Because we got our weapons. We got the shovel, your trusty shovel. You can dig out Dear Papa's bones and whack ahead. It's better than the Swiss pocket knives, and it goes brr. Ugh. Not so smart pistol. Sorry, it wasn't smart. MK420, of course. Hear ye, never again should you be worried about missing a vital spot in your enemy's body. Now you can shoot everyone in the dick, but you shouldn't. Like, really, don't. Super hooker shotgun, that's what it's called. Is there something more iconic and awesome than a double-barreled shotgun? Yes, a shotgun that is a clearly blatant ripoff of a weapon from that game with a guy in a helmet. And I think that's all the weapons we have access to right now. Location-wise, straight out Suburbia. Suburbia is a great entry into the nightmare and janky level design. Who doesn't love shit ton of the same houses? And it's closer to reality than you think. We don't really need tutorial stuff because why bother? Let me see, the wizard. I think Basement Dweller. He patiently waited 30 years to become a whiz. A powerful mage. Watch out, he often puts on a robe and a wizard hat. Well, you know, I should basically be good enough for that, actually, as well. But I, unfortunately, do not have magic powers that I know of. That's the thing, though. I don't know if I do. I forget if this... I don't know what this song is. I haven't really looked it up yet, but I'm guessing most likely it's probably from that band. And it's just one of the few rooms... There is a poster. You can get the Super Hooker shotgun poster there. And Basement Dwellers just dancing around. These guys can also be parried, by the way, so don't fret. And there's just... little armor giblets over here you can pick up. And I think that's it for this entire house, because there should only just be the one poster. I don't think I missed anybody that I know of. Obviously, we missed the dog. Someone's shooting at me somewhere. Of course. And now, all of a sudden, randomly, these guys are here. Wait, wasn't this... Wait a minute. No, this is somewhere else. Okay. Or how did I even miss them? I don't even know. I like going through. I know it's kind of annoying. I do like going through and killing all the NPC enemies. Not really enemies, but... I like going through and getting rid of them because it gives me extra little bits of health and stuff that I can use. Ah, I fell off. And you take a little bit of damage when you fall off, but you don't actually die, which is really nice. If you come up here, this is where our progress is going to be located at. Unfortunately, we got the Yeah. We got him to deal with, and those assholes, too. Oh, yeah, so... I forgot I even had the rocket launcher, to be honest with you. There it is. Holier-than-thou launcher. What do you get when you mix a rocket launcher device and a holy grenade thrower? This mean bitch. It won't blow you, but it will sure blow up some baddies with a holier-than-thou attitude. Every weapon has a secondary fire. Primary fire on this weapon is just basically just straight shot rocket launcher type thing. Well, grenade launcher, but, you know, it acts like a rocket launcher. It just kind of shoots straight. However, the secondary is a holy grenade that just launches, a timed grenade. Depending how long you cook it, will let it blow up, and it looks like it failed. So, great. Thanks, game. But either way, you can cook it for a while, and then it will just explode. It's a timed grenade thing. All that fun stuff. There's no secret there. I'm just goofing off. Okay, time to jet back. I guess we'll clean out this area real quick. See, that's the thing with this level, is there's just so much to do. It's so overwhelming, and I remember, you know, even back then when I first played it, I was like, God damn, there's just too much. But don't worry, don't fret, not every level is like this. Suburbia is like the only one that's really just this daunting. Because there's just so much. There's so many enemies. I mean, now there's like 200 or so, or whatever the fuck it was. 173. But even then, still, it's like, it's close to 200. And it's like, god damn. You can get over there. I'll show you how to do all that when I get a chance. It's just right now I'm trying to remember. Okay, see, I thought I heard somebody. I knew I heard somebody somewhere. I just wasn't exactly sure. We still have yet to get over there, though, because we need to go down that way to the tunnel to do so. So let's just say fudge all of that. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what you're connected to. Let's just say fudge all of this for now. Hold on. Have we gone and done everything over here, too? I think so. As far as I can tell, pretty much, yeah, probably. I need some extra armor. It's not the most useful thing to pick up. The food. The fast food, I mean. It's not the most useful thing, armor-wise, or anything like that. Which reminds me, if you hold R, you can switch between your different things you can use. Did they even tell you about... I don't think so. Well, I mean, there's steroids. That's suspicious moonshine, okay. No. Where is it? Portable armor gives you 100 armor. Liquid nitrogen, that's what it's called. You piss freeze enemies. Health bite, you know, yeah. Let's not bother with the items. You can kind of guess. I don't need to go in that much detail for things. Enemies do now appear here, by the way, so I don't think they did before, back in the original version of this game, that I remember. I was gonna say, try not to launch yourself just yet. We still have things to do. We gotta go into the blue house and retrieve the blue key. And look, it's Crotchy. I'm surprised my other brother has not played Postal yet, or at least I don't think he has. I feel like it would be kind of something up his alley, no doubt. I like Postal 2, you know. When I say Postal, I mean Postal 2 and like brain damage mainly. Postal 1's neat on its own, but in terms of just raw humor, or this type of humor, Postal 2 and technically 3, yes, but, well, we're not allowed to talk about Postal 3. I get the absolute hatred for it, but I've played it, I beat it once. It was a little annoying in some parts, sure, but I didn't have the worst time playing it, so I guess leave that with what you will. I at least beat it, though, so there's no doubt about that. Will I do it for the channel? I don't know. The game is kind of weird. A little janky. But I think they did fix a bit of it, though. If I'm not mistaken. I think they recently fixed a bit of it, too, actually. I could be wrong, but Ah, the hell of it. So I bet you anything, what I'm probably missing enemy-wise, is probably just some random assholes that just appear that I just wasn't really paying attention to or something, most likely. But having the grenade launcher this early is actually quite nice because you can take out the dogs a lot easier. And usually when music is done, that usually indicates that, yeah, by the way, that's everybody. But if the music continues, then someone around has to still be alive. But I have it set to where music will play on very certain intervals. So, like, depending on how many enemies there are, if there's, like, I think 5 or more. Because for me, you know, these are just basic retro boomer shooter enemies. There's no need to have this crazy music going just for, like, a few guys, right? Something that I think matters is, like, 5 or more or something, I don't know. Just something along those lines where it just makes more sense, I guess. Alright, so over here, you take this portal. If I remember correctly, I think this leads you into a secret. How many secrets do we have now? We have all the posters. Holy shit, hot damn. We're missing one secret. And I'm trying to remember exactly where that damn one secret could be left at. But either way, we got all the posters, which is pretty good. That's pretty impressive. I want to say the last secret's the toilet one. Where you have to kind of launch yourself from somewhere. We'll find it. We'll find it. Oh, god damn it. Basically, you gotta get up there, I think, for that to work. Let me... I know this is really annoying. I'm sure it's gonna bother some people, but... you know what? Hang on. Oh, hang on, yeah. No, god damn it. I don't feel clean from the house. You know what I mean? I feel like I still need to go back into that house and make damn sure that I've gotten everything I can get in there because something just feels off. Like, I really do feel like I'm missing something. Undoubtedly. And just in case. I didn't think so. I don't really know. I wonder if the last enemy I keep missing is probably some type of enemy where it's like, oh, you gotta kill all the cats now or something. And then it's just like Shadow Warrior where you just kill a bunch of those, you know, innocent animals and they just spawn things. Shit. Whoa. Yeah, be careful there. I don't know. I think that's pretty much about as good as it's gonna get. It's funny, me saying be careful there reminds me of like my brother saying that whenever I about damn near hurt myself, I guess. And maybe this just could be led up to trauma or something, I don't know, but I always find it really irritating when people say it sounds mean, I know, but it's like it feels as if I'm being made fun of, even though I know I'm not. It's weird. Like whenever somebody tells me to be careful or watch out. Like when they care about my safety. Maybe it's just a toxic masculinity trait or something, maybe, who knows. Or just trauma from no one ever really saying anything. Whenever you just get hurt, it's like, well, you're fucking stupid, that's what you get, so. That's how it was back then. You just kind of get used to that. Don't think there's anything you can do up there. Not that I know of. I don't think so. And the music just suddenly got quiet. For absolutely no reason. There it goes. Yeah, the thing that sucks about parry, though, is you can only really parry about one thing. As annoying as that is... It just seems to be the case. Would you guys want a crotchy wallpaper in your house? I mean, I could do it, but I'd get kind of just... I would just ignore it after a while. I really wouldn't be thinking about it too much, too often. It'd just be another thing where it's like, it's just there. Okay. I don't know. I'm not really like a decorative type, so... Yeah, that damn drop-off point's somewhere. It might be like near the end-ish. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I should know this. But I don't remember. I don't really recall. Can I do anything with the phones? No, didn't think so. But I'm pretty sure it is the toilet secret. You just gotta go jump on the small little island with a toilet on it. With a turlet. Alright, we'll just go over here for now, because there's enemies up here. Which I technically already killed, so... No, maybe it is the yellow house you have to jump from. Sounds about right. Boop. Also, I'm kind of half tempted to just do like a pistol start thing for this one, just to kind of give some slight unique challenge to the game. But I don't know. I mean, I could, but I don't know. That way to kind of give into the gimmick of like, oh, look, I'm restarting level, or, you know, whatever. Like, I'm always doing it like level by level. There you go, there's your secret. Piss in the toilet to tell them that, hey, I've been here. Is that a... No, that's just the dog. He's just... I bet you were the one causing all that trouble. With that glitched issue earlier. Bet you anything. Alright, so we got all the secrets. And, of course, we're missing a few kills because there should be a few more groups of enemies to deal with in just a second. Also, notice all those pop-ins, too, now. It's weird. I don't remember the game doing that often. Yeah, I know, I could just use E to open doors, but I'm clinically insane. I don't do that. Shovel works just as well. Should be no enemies in there, I don't think. Alright, get out your grenade launcher if you have it. And just start blasting. And this is, I think, the trailer song. Don't know if you guys can actually hear the music or not, but... Shit. Yeah, it's better just to grenade launch this. I feel like... God damn it. Yeah, your kicks do have a cooldown, so watch yourself. Take out the veterans first. They're the most obnoxious ones to deal with. Damn it. Well, either way, we can use liquid nitrogen. We can freeze them up and then just blast them. If these guys are getting annoying. By the way, the more you piss, the more it will just go down for its bar. So, just keep that in mind, too, that if you're going to be using any of these item things or whatever, that can happen. Okay. Okay, he's not dead yet. But he's dead now. I think that's... Alright. We still got a few more pizzas we can eat. Give ourselves a little bit more food just to maximize our returns on the Burger Boy kills here. And be careful with touching the TV in here because that will send you into the next level. So if you're not ready to go just yet, if you're missing something... Now would be the time to look for it. And the thing is, since I've gotten just about everybody... What, really? Hold on. I don't remember 100% in this game recently at all. No, there's no way. Did I finally do it? Was there really like a broken enemy thing or something? I'm just... I have no idea. Yeah, it says 173 out of 173. 5 out of 5 and 10 out of 10. We're pretty much good. Holy shit. Alright, cool. We can just leave. These guys should not count as kills. And also, potential reference to Duke Nukem. Most likely. I mean, maybe. I always thought it was. Let's see. We got Result the Demon. I don't remember what the results fully entail, to be fair. Real quick, just to be on the safe side. Just to kind of keep the campaign going, I guess. I'll just... save and then we'll reset from that or restart from that. The Bareback Redemption is next, because I think this game has an autosave, but either way. Alright, let's just read it off. Wait, what? Is this supposed to be my redemption? All I wanted was a TV, and now I'm here, and they keep telling me about tossing the salad, but I'm no vegetarian. If I weren't already in a dream, I'd have nightmares about slimy bars of soap. There is hope, though. Every shitty prison has a shitty sewer, and that's my shitty pipe dream out of here. And before we do all those, let me go ahead and check on everything we need to check on location-wise. Okay, Bareback Redemption. Prisons are not what they used to be, at least not here in Dude's Dream. This is still a place full of slimy bars of soap. Enemies we'll be encountering will be the Cheer Killer, almost like the North Korean parade. Saxobone. To say it looks kinky is to say nothing at all, and it shits with its mouth. How cool and unsettling is that? And then the Monkey from Hell. Yeah. After the horrid death of David Bowie and Harambe, a lot of things went to shit. This is one of them, straight out of your worst nightmares. Annoying Monkey. Say it aloud. Eek, eek, eek. And I think Mr. Toot might show up here, too. I don't remember. These guys do. Prison guards. If there's one thing a prison guard hates, it's having to break up a fight in the showers. This one has seen too many of them. Goliath, a hosted nightmare. Like if you think Bloodborne was fucked up, just wait and look out for this guy. Prisoners. These are your NPCs at this level. That is a paradox, but basically a harmless person. He likes the slimy bar of soap. Long walks on the yard and going to parole meetings. I don't think crawlers appear here. We'll wait and see. We'll wait out and see. But anyway, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all. Goddamn, I haven't played since like 2022. Jeez. I'll see you all next time when we play some more Postal Brain Damaged, and of course, as always, take care, everybody.